One of my personal favorites. The fastest way to get away from all the mind frick cycle is just to stop thinking. Stop being logical. Stop being sensible. Stop trying to figure it out. And just what? Just what? Just frickin' do it. Don't think. You know, I had an interview a few years ago with a guy who was writing a newsletter or a magazine. I forget what it was exactly. And he said, Harvey says, I've interviewed everybody. And he says, I'm going to ask you a question. And I really don't want you to give me a pat answer that you've heard 100 times before. I want you to give me something new. He says, you're the kind of person that can do that. I want something different, but I want it to be real for you. He said, what do you think is probably the biggest key to success? I said, the biggest key? Don't think. He goes, wow! He says, what do you mean by that? I said, most people's thinking takes them out. The more they think, the worse it gets. Don't think too much. Thinking isn't even the highest part of you. Thinking comes generally from, you have a mind that's a higher mind too, no question, but we also call that your higher mind, your higher self. Most people's thoughts don't help them. True or true? That's the thoughts I'm referring to. If your thoughts aren't helping you, don't think them. That's different. Thinking can be hazardous to both your health and your wealth. That's what I said to him. That's what his headline read. T. Harv Eker says, thinking can be hazardous to both your health and your wealth. True or true? Deepak Chopra talks about how your thoughts create hormones, right? And he says your whole mental system and body system is like a complete drugstore, and that by your thoughts release certain hormones that are like drugs that go into your body and either hurt you or heal you. Does that make any sense? Yes. I make that up. I have a new book called Don't Think and Grow Rich. So when you hear your voice chattering away, just simply say, don't think, don't think, don't think, and keep going. Just crowd it out with don't think, don't think, don't think. Just do. You know, same with the gentleman. When I usually go for a walk most mornings, and sometimes I don't have time. In fact, all the time I don't have time. Raise your hand if you're like that. But even though I don't have time, I do my best to get out there. Yes? So that's the way I do it. I'm starting to think, right away I go into my office, I start, working on, I do a little bit of yoga and stuff, and I start to see what my messages are, and then I'm gonna get ready to go, and then I start thinking, you know what, oh my God, I gotta call this guy back right away, he's waiting for me again. And all of a sudden I go, I don't have time to go today, maybe I'll go tomorrow, maybe tonight, I'll go tonight. Anybody ever do that one? Yeah, that one really works, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the perfect one, yeah, every time that works, doesn't it? Yeah. Works to get you out of it. And then you feel bad, and then the next morning, you say, oh, I didn't go yesterday, so what the hell, right? So anyways, and then so what I do is I say, you know what? Okay, Harv, that's it. Your thinking's not helping, don't think. And then what I do is I crowd out my mind with that mantra. I use it as a meditation. Don't think, and I go towards my running shoes. I go to the cupboard. Don't think. And it's like, you're busy. Don't think. You shouldn't be going right now. Don't think. I get my running shoes. I put them on. I get into the car. I do the thing. I get down there. Okay, now you can think. You understand? I crowd it out. I don't want to hear myself thinking. Get the frickin' job done. Whatever it takes. If it takes you not thinking, don't think. Just don't think. Just do it. Yes? Yes. Right. Now, some people say, well, you know what? If you don't think, you're going to do stupid things. Oh, really? Really? You're going to do stupid things? I don't think so. How do you know it's not so stupid? Well, the person in front of you just did it. Got it? We're not talking about jumping out a window here. You got it? Yes or no? Yes. A little bit of reasonable. So, Yogi Berra. He's one of the baseball's greatest coaches of all time. Here's what he said. He said, you cannot think and hit a baseball at the same time. Do you understand that? It's a body function. The more you think, the worse it is. Yes or no? Yes. You can just do it. Remember, the point of power is in the present. So, what not thinking allows you to do is quiet your mind and come into your true, most powerful self. Does this make any sense, yes or yes? Yes. All right. Please, stand up for the declaration. I am a warrior. I just frickin' do it.
I am a warrior. I just frickin' do it.
Again.
I am a warrior. I just frickin' do it.
Again.
I am a warrior. I just frickin' do it.
Ready? Hug, high five, and say, you are a warrior. All right, so the goal is to pick 1 or 2 or 3 of these strategies. Do you have some strategies now to access, some tools to use in your life? Yes or yes? 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 Was it helpful for you to have these? Yes. Well, that's what people tell me all the time. It can change your life using these tools. Yes?